I was able to grow my hair from this to this. And in this video, I'm going to tell you one of the key ways to do that. Y'all, there are many ways to grow your hair. There's locking in on your hair routine, preventing breakage, taking supplements. But in this video, we're specifically addressing protective styles. Drop a like so this video can get pushed out to more people like you who want to grow their hair. One of the most common confusions we have is mistaking lack of growth with hair loss. And one of the biggest reasons it seems like your hair isn't growing is because you're losing it so rapidly. Now, your hair grows about half an inch per month, which is actually really fast. But sometimes we can't notice that growth because of the rate at which we lose it. Hairstyles that give your hair constant exposure hinders the health of your hair. Now, constant exposure includes both exposure to nature's elements and to your hands because you have to keep manipulating the hairstyle. Now, this is where protective styles come in. What in the world? Now, protective styles are hairstyles that help protect your hair from breakage, dryness, and over manipulation. The hair at the end of your shaft are the oldest, so that means it needs the most care and protection. The other parts of good protective styles are making sure it's not too tight, make sure your ends are tucked away, make sure you're still moisturizing your hair, and don't keep it in too short to where you have to manipulate it again quickly, or too long to where it's getting damaged from being in that long. Okay, so twists. Y'all, I love me some twists, bro. When I was doing twists almost every hairstyle for about 2 years, that's when I saw the most growth in my hair. The good thing about twists is they're pretty easy to do. Now, the bad thing was that they did not last over a week or a week and a half at max for me. This hairstyle is protective, but ooh, it don't last too long. Braids. The thing I love about braids is that you can do so many different styles with braids. Two of those most common styles are box braids and cornrows. Box braids are the braids that fall off of your head. They're not like attached going back. They start at the root and then they come off of your head. And cornrows are the ones that are attached to your head. With cornrows, you could do a bunch of different styles or you could just have them going back. And another thing about cornrows is that it makes it so easy to oil and moisturize your scalp. Oh my gosh, you just follow the rows, follow them. Now, compared to twists, braids take a little bit longer, especially if you want them neat. And if you want them professionally done, you got to go to that hairstylist and spend a little bit of money. Now, let's jump into wigs. Now, I've only worn a wig maybe 3 times in my life. Don't ask me why. So 3 times, that's not a whole lot of experience. But what I do know is that based on the definition protective style, a wig shelters your hair. And usually you have cornrows underneath the wig. So it's like a 2-for-1. Then no matter how crazy your hair looks underneath, the wig can still look good on top, but don't let your hair get crazy underneath because you're just gonna undo everything we just did for our hair. Now, jumping back into braids, let me learn y'all a little something real quick. When y'all are doing box braids, come let me talk to y'all. And y'all ask for boho braids or goddess braids. Oh my gosh, bro, y'all. All right, okay. Now, getting back on track, I did ask one of my hairstylist friends for some tips for you guys, and here's one of the best ones that I got. When you take out your boho braids or your goddess braids, be extremely careful to not rip your hair out of your scalp or break your hair from the middle. Remember, you're trying to separate the hair that is not naturally yours from the hair that is naturally yours. Be careful. Now, of course, when you're getting ready to take your hair out and when you're getting ready to put the next hairstyle in, make sure your hair care regimen is together. Click the link down in my description for my full hair care routine. Your hair care routine, your hair wash day routine is one of your most important parts for protecting and keeping your hair safe. This is one of the days that you're showing the most love to your hair. Now, 2 things that stop your protective style from being protective are installing braids too tight to where it's ripping the hair out of your scalp or ripping your edges off, and leaving your style in for too long. Sometimes we see that when your hair gets knotted and flaky, you're not moisturizing. Don't do that. Moisturize your hair, care for your hair. That's all this whole routine is about. That's one of the biggest parts of this journey. Y'all, we're all on this journey together. We're on this road together. So don't walk it alone. If you need any help, any advice or anything like that, just hit me up. But that's all for today. So make sure you hit that subscribe button to see more videos like this one and some other really exciting videos. Y'all always remember there's greatness in you. So go out there and be great. Peace out.